Let's start at the back edge of our mats. Take your feet nice and wide, maybe as wide as the mat, and just start by moving the hips side to side. You can close down the eyes here and really start to feel it through the body. Maybe start to make little circles with the hips, like you're stirring a big pot of cookie dough or cake batter. A couple of circles one way and a couple of circles the other way, like you're circling a really big hula hoop. All the way around you, all the way around the earth. That's how big this hula hoop is. Big circles, big orbits. Then interlacing the hands above you, grab onto opposite elbow and hinge the hips across to the right. Same with the elbows. The elbows move across to the right side, so you get a really deep stretch through the left side body. And then swap sides. Stick out the left hip. The elbows move across to the left. Move to the right, move to the left, to the right, and to the left. Inhale up through center. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. The feet stay out wide and you can just gently sway side to side. The elbows can stay interlaced if you'd like to. Then start making even bigger circles. So starting by moving up to one side, and then as you exhale, dip down the other side. Stop at center, and we'll go the other way. Inhale up, exhale down. Reverse ways. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Walk the hands out and drop the knees down and find a wide knee child's pose. Just taking 2 deep breaths here to fully arrive into your practice. Walking the hands back up and just start shaking out through the arms. Just shake off the day that you've had so far, whether it's just beginning or whether you're just about to jump into bed. Shake it all off, let it all go. Maybe even make a horse noise through the lips. Letting go of all that negative energy, all that stagnant energy that just isn't necessary. And from here, we'll take the knees closer together, the feet a little bit further apart so that you can sit down between the heels. If that's a little bit intense on the knees, you can take a block and sit up onto the block. From here, draw the knees as close as you can together. Choose to stay upright, or you can take the hands behind you. Keep lifting up the heart space. Maybe you'd like to fold a little bit further down. I'm going to do it by removing the block. And coming down onto either the elbows, keep lifting the heart up, or maybe all the way down onto the back. From here, you might like to raise the arms up above the head, hold on to opposite elbow. Keep lifting the heart up. The knees draw energetically towards one another. And to feel a different or a deeper stretch, try squeezing the glutes here. And then slowly shifting all the way back up, removing the block if you have it. And we'll shift the weight forward. All fours, tabletop position. Just roll out through the shoulders here, bending through the elbows, creating circles and gentle movements through the head, the neck, the shoulders, the top of the back. And start to get a little bit bigger with those movements again, closing down the eyes. Maybe making figure eights with the body and the hips. And coming back into your child's pose. Looking forward, we'll step the right foot in between the hands. Creep the foot a little bit further towards the top edge of the mat so that when you bend into the knee is either directly above the ankle or a little bit behind. You can take the hands to the top of the thigh, roll the shoulders together across the top of the back and keep lifting up through the heart space. You can push the knee away and find a gentle back bend. Feel it through the left hip flexor, the very front and top of that front thigh. Sink a little bit more weight into the hips and you'll get a deeper stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. Hands frame the front foot. Walk the foot a little bit further in towards the body and then bend back into that front knee. So now the knee will be tracking in front of the ankle and that's okay because the heart's above the hips. From here, I invite you to bend the back knee up. I don't want you to be on the top of the knee because there's a lot of pressure in there. I want you to be balancing more on the top or just above the knee. And then bending the back knee, you can choose to hold on to it with one hand or maybe both hands. For a quad stretch, you'll bring the heel in towards the glute. Or for a quad and a hip flexor stretch, you can kick the heel back and sink down into the front of that hip flexor again. One-legged's fine as well, or if you want some help with the balance, you can use a block under the right hand and reach back just with the left hand. Gives you a little bit of stability and support here. And then releasing the back foot, removing the block if you have it, and stepping back into your child's pose. We'll swap sides, stepping the left foot between the hands this time. Forgot what leg we did then. Sinking down into the front hip, using the hands on the front thigh, and the knees above the ankle or just behind it. So creep the foot forward a little bit further. And then again, you can find that hard opener by pushing the front knee away and lifting up through the heart space as if someone's tied a rope around the top of your back and is pulling you up. Hands frame the front foot, step the back foot in a little bit further. You can use that block option again if you like for support and stability. Bend back into the front knee, bend the back knee up, take hold of the back foot, choose to take a quad stretch, one hand, both hands, or bending back into that front hip flexor and getting the quad stretch at the same time. So you might find that this is really intense on the knees, and you may also like to roll up the mat for a bit of double support. Probably should have showed you that on the other side, but from now on you know. Like so. Inhale. And then as you exhale, release the back foot. Unroll the mat if you took that option and step back into your child's pose. Inhale, we'll slide forward. The hands reach all the way top edge of the mat. The heart melts down towards the earth through Natarajasana, puppy pose. And then we'll find our Sphinx pose, bringing the hips down towards the earth. Energetically drawing the elbows in towards the body. The back of the neck lengthens. The crown of the head moves forward. Fingers spread nice and wide. Knees lift up and the pinky edges of the feet press in towards the floor. So you're active through the back, through the spine. Feel the muscles stabilizing the spine. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Inhale. Exhale, release the elbows out. Come down onto your belly. Take the hands by the chest. You can come up onto the fingertips. The palms lift up. And then as you inhale, intimidation cobra. Lift up through the heart space. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the palms by the chest. Inhale, option for upward facing dog. Coming up onto the tops of the feet, the thighs and the knees lift, the heart lifts up. And then exhale, roll onto the feet. Downward facing dog, hips lift up. We'll take the dog for a little walk through the park. It's a good day for it, don't you think? Stepping the right foot in front of the left foot, and then the left foot in front of the right foot. So you're just walking on the spot. Take the toes down and then place the heel down. Toes, then heels. Toes, then heels. Stretching out through those hammies. And then finding stillness. Bend the knees, look forwards. And we'll step or jump into Malasana, top edge of the mat. So the feet come outside the hands. Toes out, heels in. And the hands come to heart center. Palms pressed together. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Lengthen up through the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you'd like to try lift one heel up here. Or the other heel. Or maybe both heels up, so you're balancing only on the toes, but the hips stay heavy. Keep using the elbows to press the knees out. Inhale. Exhale, bring the heels back down, curl through the spine, shoot the hands forward and look towards your navel. Inhale back to Malasana, hands come to chest. And then exhale, plant the palms down, lift the hips up, heel toe the feet in, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way to stand, Urdhva Stasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a full breath in. And a relaxing breath out. Bring the weight into the right foot. We'll take the left foot up and over, blade edge of the left foot on top of the right knee. And then we'll sink down into our standing figure four pose. So you get a really juicy stretch through that outer left hip. Option to stay upright, or if you'd like to invite a twist, you can take the left elbow to the sole of the left foot. The palms stay at heart center. And you start to open up the chest through the right side of the mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to chair pose. Stay bent in the right knee. Knees come to touch. Weight comes into the ankles, into the heels. Lift up through the toes. Sink down into the hips. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring the weight into the left foot. Take the blade edge of the right foot and tap it just on top of the left knee. And then sinking down into your standing figure four. Weights in the heel. Choose to stay upright with the hands at heart center, or you can find that twist. Right elbow to the sole of the right foot and then twist open towards the left side. As you inhale, Utkatasana, stay bent in the knees. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. Inhale, lift up the right toes. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, knee to chest. Round through the spine, push the floor away. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, vinyasa. So the right toes will stay lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, stack the shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, hold. Inhale, left toes pick up at the back. Exhale, push the floor away, knee to the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right toes to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Arms rise. Exhale, arrowhead, tilt it forward. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest. And then as you exhale, kick back with the left hand. Grab onto the left heel. Knees draw together. One hand or both hands can reach back towards that left heel. Open up through the hips. Draw the shoulders down the spine and lift up through the heart space. Choose to stay, or if you'd like to, you can start to kick the left heel back. You can keep holding onto it with both hands. Feel it open up through the shoulders. Inhale to stork pose. And then exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, back to stork pose. Exhale, coming to the same thing, but this time we'll find dancers. So reaching back with the left hand, grab onto the inside of the left foot. So it's like you're serving chapati. So you're like this, and then you serve chapati, and you reach back and you grab onto the inside of the left foot. And from here, keeping the knees together, lifting up through the heart space. Choose to stay or choose to kick back through the back heel. Keep lifting open through the heart and looking over the right fingertips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to stork pose. Exhale to arrowhead, stepping back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale through vinyasa, hands frame the front foot and stepping back. Inhale, left toes lift, three-legged dog. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms rise. Exhale, arrowhead, tilt forward. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. And as you exhale, kick back, find that opening. Knee to knee, one hand or both hands reach back. Open up through the heart, roll the shoulders down the spine. From here you can choose to stay or kick the right foot up, opening up deeper through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, arrowhead, step back. Inhale to stork pose, right knee up. And then as you exhale, serve your chapati, serve your platter, dancer's pose. Grab onto the inside of the right foot. The left hand can stay up. The knees can stay together, or you can choose to kick the right heel up. Keep lifting up through the heart space and looking over the front fingertips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, arrowhead, step it back. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, vinyasa, hands frame the front foot, stepping back. Exhale to child's pose, knees wide, hips to heels. Melt the belly down between the thighs, the fingers spread wide at the top edge of the mat, and you can gently roll the forehead side to side, giving yourself a little forehead massage. And coming back up onto all fours. We'll take the right heel and plug it towards the back edge of the mat. You can sink a lot of weight into it here. So you're stretching through that hamstring and then deeper into a one-legged child's pose even. Come back up through center. We'll kick up the right foot. Inhale. And then we'll bend the knee, take the heel towards the roof, and we'll take tiny little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, take the left hand and reach it forward. Choose to stay here and have fun just focusing on stabilizing through the core. Or maybe you'd like to reach the left hand back, grab onto the inside or the ankle of the right foot and kick it up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Take the right knee behind and over to the left edge of the mat and lower down into a twisted child's pose. Then coming back through center, and we'll take the other side. Extend the left foot all the way back. Bring the weight into the back heel and sliding back, maybe as deep as a one-legged child's pose. Coming up through center, extend the left foot up. Bend at the knee, the sole of the foot comes towards the sky, and 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe extend the right hand forward. Choose to stay or choose to kick back. Grab onto the foot or the ankle and kick the foot up towards the sky, opening up through the shoulder and the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. As you exhale, the left knee comes behind the right and lower down into a twisted child's pose. And coming up through center, let's open up through the heart space. We'll find a camel pose. You can use a block if you like. Take it behind you to just the outside of the right heel and then extend the left hand all the way up and back. So being a half-sided camel or a half camel. Keep lifting up through the heart. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down and we'll swap sides. Take the block to the outside of the left ankle. Inhale, rise the hips up. The right hand reaches up, over and behind you. And then gently release. Option for full camel, so you can come back and do that one more time on each side if you like, or you can reach up, take the hands to the heels. You can go one side at a time, might be a little bit easier, or both sides together, taking the hands to the heels, lifting the hips up, tucking the chin to the chest, and then keep moving the hips forward, lifting the heart up, maybe allowing the neck to drop back. Hips to heels, chin to chest, and just roll the shoulders down the spine a couple of times. Beautiful. We'll find a wide-legged forward fold, so you can shift sideways on your mat if you'd like to, and then take the legs as wide as you possibly can. So opening up through the groin and through the inner thighs here. Toes flex up towards the sky. Knees face up towards the sky. And you can just take the hands to the thighs and give yourself a little massage. Ground down. Do something that feels good for your body. Something that's good for your soul. Oh, that feels nice. And then take one hand in front of you, one hand behind you. We'll go right hand in front, right and left hand behind. Turn the hips or the belly button to face the left toes, and from here we'll just hinge gently at the hips. So you might just come down a little bit, or you might start to walk the hands down further towards that left foot. Maybe folding down so the belly button comes closer towards the knee. Walking back up through center, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left hand forward, right hand back, belly button towards the right toes, and then hinging forwards a little bit or folding forwards a lot. And walking back up through center. You can find the same thing forwards if you like, coming down onto the fingertips, just a little bit hinged. Maybe onto the forearms, keep lifting up through the heart space, or folding all the way flat, coming down onto one cheek or the other. Hands walk back up into the body. The hands move behind the knees. Oh, and you awkwardly push the knees from the outside in, pushing the knees all the way back together. And then we'll find a seat. And I'm going to invite a little bit of breath work, just to really ground down, fully center ourselves, and come back to the heart space and what's really important. You can take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly if you like, or the hands can gently rest down on the thighs. Palms down to energize yourself, or palms up to receive. We'll take an inhale breath, a really deep inhale breath for the count of 3. We'll hold that breath at the top for a slow count of 7, and then we'll exhale even slower for the count of 8. So it'll be 3, 7, 8. And then cycle it back again. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Use your own breath now. Find your own rhythm. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere, maybe in the shoulders. Just relax the shoulders, relax the face. Keep moving with that breath. Last round. and coming back to a steady, neutral breath. And take the hands to heart space. Bow the head to the heart, the chin to the chest. The love, the pure magic of love inside of me honors, sees, respects, and loves that same light inside of you. From my heart to yours, namaste.